Let's start with President Trump at the White House, weighing whether to give his thumbs up to a tentative deal with Iran that leads to the end of the 3-month-long war. The new memorandum of understanding would extend the ceasefire for another 60 days, reopen the Strait of Hormuz without tolls, and also set up talks on Iran's nuclear program.
We're in a position where we could substantially set back their nuclear program, not just during the term of this president, but over the long term. That's a very, very good thing for the American people.
Okay, so where does this all head from here? NewsNation Washington correspondent Raquel Martin is at the White House for us. Raquel, walk us through this deal, and is there anything in the draft that could keep the president from approving it?
Hey, Markie, good morning. Well, that's yet to be seen. Right now, it looks like President Trump wants to make sure Iranian officials sign the deal first before he commits to anything. Now, one official who spoke to Axios also noted that the president wants to see how Americans react to the deal before making a final decision. There are still several sticking points in the proposed deal. While the deal calls for the Strait of Hormuz to reopen, Iran's negotiators say the Islamic Republic and Oman have the right to charge fees for passing through the strait, while President Trump continues to assert that the strait should be free to use. And then there's the Iran nuclear program. The draft kicks the can down the road on nuclear talks, and according to Iranian state media, the head of the country's National Security Commission says Iran doesn't intend to transfer its enriched uranium to a third party. The draft is also expected to include unfreezing billions of Iranian funds. President Trump was highly critical of President Obama's sanction relief in 2015 in the Iran nuclear deal. Now, there is also some contention over whether the deal will include an end to fighting between Israel and Hezbollah forces in Lebanon, which Iran says is critical to ending the war there.
Yeah, and that's been complicating things as well. Just speaking of Lebanon, Raquel, Israeli and Lebanese officials are meeting for peace talks later today in D.C. What are we expecting to come of that?
Yeah, that's right, Markie. Israel and Lebanese officials set to meet at the Pentagon today for a new state of security track negotiations. But ahead of those talks, the IDF says it's intercepted an apparent Hezbollah drone over southern Lebanon. That comes on the heels of several Israeli strikes against Hezbollah's targets, including the capital of Beirut, despite both sides agreeing to a ceasefire last month. Israeli officials have been critical of a possible U.S.-Iran peace deal, with some saying this one is a bad deal, Markie.
All right, Raquel Martin live at 1600 for us. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.